Hello and good morning. My name is Debbie.
And I am Marva.
And we are the co-chairs of
the Ohio Walk to Defeat ALS Committee.
We would like to welcome you this morning to the Walk to Defeat ALS 2021 Walk.
You got it. Now, we got to give them the hashtag for pictures and all the fun you're going to have. What's the hashtag again?
Hashtag Walk Your Way OH.
Don't forget that. Now, this year, I'm going to walk. I'm going to do a leisurely walk like you said you're going to do.
Yes.
What else could we do?
You could ride a bike.
If you got little kids, big kids, we don't care. Ride a bike.
Or roller skate.
You could roller skate. You could jog. You could use a skateboard. What you don't want to do is use a pogo stick. You could use a pogo stick.
If you're really good. But we want you to be safe, so.
That's really important. And I will tell you, we are so happy that this is year 2 of Walk Your Way OH, because we've gone through a pandemic and we made it, and you guys are still here with us. So this year, have fun,
be safe,
and make lots of money.
Hi, I'm Jenny Dorfmeyer, and I'm the co-chair for the Toledo Walk Committee. I'm also here to introduce my daughter, Dakota Bridge, that is singing the national anthem. Please stand and please take off your hat.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2021 Northwest Ohio Walk to Defeat ALS. We are so thrilled that you've taken time out of your day to join us. I am Mary Wilson Wheelock, Executive Director of the Northern Ohio Chapter, and it is my great pleasure to officially open this critically important event. Last October, when I stood in our office studio opening our Toledo and Tiffin mini walks, I really hoped that they would be our last virtual events. And yet, here I stand in my living room studio, launching these events again. The official tagline of the ALS Association is "We Can't Wait," and that is definitely true, not only for the return of in-person events, but also a better life for those living with ALS, and ultimately, a cure. Your help today pushes us forward, and we can't wait for a world without ALS. But we won't let a pandemic stand in our way. We are well on our way to exceeding our 2020 walk totals, and our overall fundraising is very close to 2019. This would not be possible without you. Thank you again to our committee co-chairs Marva K. Jones, Debbie Casto, and Jenny Dorfmeyer for their fantastic introductions, and to Dakota Bridge for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. You may not be aware, but the Toledo Walk got its start as a mini walk. Yes, the Toledo Walk founder, Ruth Moeller, was a woman way ahead of her time. Ruth's husband, Paul, lost his battle with ALS in 2002. The next year, Ruth decided to gather with her daughter and her college roommate to walk in Sylvania on the same day as the Cleveland Walk to Defeat ALS. They even called in to listen to the opening ceremony, just as you all are today, before their mini walk. The next year, the Toledo Walk became an official ALS Association event. And then there's Becky Algier and Susie Robeson, who started the Tiffin Walk in 2015 to bring the walk closer to those living in that area. Another mini walk. So it seems that our Northwest Ohio friends were trailblazers in the area of mini walks. Thank you for being here today. For 22 straight years, I have walked with Group W in memory of my mom, Joanne Wilson, who lost her battle with ALS in 1999. It's really important that we share our ALS stories here today and throughout the fall. Today really marks the kickoff of the Toledo and Tiffin walks. You can walk anywhere, anytime, and have some fun along the way. Be sure to visit our virtual photo booth and share your photos using the hashtag WalkYourWayOH. Again, that's WalkYourWayOH. Hopefully you're wearing your really cool Unlock ALS lanyard and key. The keys are blanks, and you can have them cut at any local hardware store for everyday use. Anyone may hold the key to Unlock ALS, a fundraiser raising funds for the cure, a person living with ALS participating in a clinical trial, a researcher developing treatments, and you. Lanyards for everyone registered by September 27th were delivered to team captains this week. If you haven't received your lanyard yet, talk with your team captain, or if you registered after September 27th, give us a call next week and we'll make arrangements to get them to you. Remember, you must be a registered walker to receive a t-shirt. If you made a donation and forgot to register, just let us know and we can take care of the registration for you. That reminds me, please register everyone on your team. Even though we aren't gathered together today, we want to know who's out there supporting those living with ALS. Registration will remain open through the end of the year. Just visit web.alsa.org/NOHWalk. I want to take a minute to thank the committee, volunteers, and staff for helping make today possible. It might not seem like it takes a lot of work to launch a virtual event, but it's almost as much work as putting on an in-person one. These teams have been working tirelessly throughout the summer to get ready for today. Thank you so much for all of your help and support. We couldn't do it without you. We're tremendously grateful to our sponsors, those businesses and individuals who help cover the costs of our walks, enabling more of your donation to go directly to patient services. Let's have a look at this incredible list of walk sponsors this year. Our national sponsors are New Motion Foundation, Mitsubishi Tanabe Pharma America, Permobile Foundation. Our local presenting sponsor is Geist Companies. Our platinum sponsors are Credence Resource Management, Fleet Response, Focal Point, Mark's Stores, Triad Engineering, and Western Reserve Interiors. Our Ruby sponsor is Han Lozier and Parks. Diamond sponsors are DiGeronimo Companies, Equitable Advisors, Invacare Corporation, Kegler Brown Hill and Ritter, Mac Industries, Mr. Excavator, Ozane Construction, Panzica Construction, the Sherwin-Williams Company, and Terrace Construction. And our local gold sponsors are Mark Feldstein and Associates and Therma-Tru Doors. We are so grateful to Andy Natale, Honorary Chair of the Walk to Defeat ALS, for his help in securing this amazing list of sponsors. Thank you, Andy. Please support these companies that support ALS. Next, we're going to hear from Committee Co-Chair Jenny Dorfmeyer, who has some exciting news to share with us. Jenny?
Thanks, Mary. So I'm here to tell you why I do the walk and raise the money. I lost my mother in 2015 to ALS after 8 months. I started out doing the Ice Bucket Challenge and fundraiser that way. And as time has went on, I decided to do a golf outing. So this was our 5th year of doing the golf outing, and I would like to present a check for $41,000 to the Northern Ohio chapter of ALS.
Hello, Northwest Ohio Mini Walkers. My name is John Coyne, and I'm the Director of Events and Marketing at our chapter. Boy, it sure is difficult to follow that type of wonderful news. Thank you, Jenny, and all who participated in the Charline's Champions golf outing. We're so grateful for your amazing support. I don't think what I have to say is going to be nearly as exciting, but here goes. We really do miss seeing all of your faces in person today, but our free virtual photo booth will help us all gather together online. Everyone who is registered with an email address should have received a message that we sent on Friday that contains links to the photo booth and the gallery. If you can't find that email, we've created a short link that you can type into your browser manually. We'll put it in the chat and you will see it in the closing slides of this ceremony. The photo booth allows you to create still photos, GIFs, and loops with our walk overlay. Then you can save them and share them. There's one very important thing to note though. In order to use the photo booth, you have to start by opening it on your phone before you take your pictures. It's not able to add our overlay to photos that you've already taken. So please keep that in mind. You will want to open the photo booth before taking pictures of your mini walkers. And, like the others have already said, remember to use hashtag #WalkYourWayOH when sharing your photos and videos so that we can see them. Remember too, those posts have to be marked public. The photo booth is going to stay open for a week, so there's plenty of time to give it a try. Let's have some fun with it. Even though today is the official day of the Northwest Ohio Walk, your team pages will remain active through the end of the year. That means you can continue to fundraise and try to reach those goals. Remember, your support is what pays for the services that we provide free of charge to those touched by ALS in our region. We're so close to achieving our goals, and I know you can help us get there. Thank you. It's almost time to walk your way, but first we're going to watch a video of Ruth Moeller, the founding volunteer who started the Toledo Walk. We'll then hear a word from our presenting sponsor, Geist Companies. Then Ruth will be back to cut the ribbon to kick off the walk. Since we aren't able to display our March of Faces banners at an in-person event, we'll show you a quick video that features those we celebrate today. Then, to get us in the walking spirit, we'll enjoy a musical marching cadence performance by the Baldwin Wallace University Drumline as we look through some photos of past walks from Tiffin and Toledo. Thank you again for participating. We hope you enjoy your mini walks, and we'll look forward to seeing you all in the photo booth. Thank you and take care.
Hello, my name is Ruth Moeller. I live in Sylvania, Ohio, and I'm a surviving spouse from ALS. My husband died in 2002, and I must say that ever since then I've been very committed to helping raise awareness both of the disease, of the local chapter, and certainly to raise money to expedite the research that's going on. ALS, the very chapter that I'm affiliated with, all services are free. There is absolutely no billing and no public funding. So as we raise awareness, we also have opportunities to support that chapter and the services that they provide. I think it's very important to take time to focus on the disease and walk. Many times the individual loses their mobility, and so there's a good correlation between I walk because I can. Our team is Paul's crew. My husband was a sailor, an avid sailor on Lake Erie, did do some things on Lake Michigan, and so we named our team Paul's Crew. It became very apparent as it takes a whole crew to support the caregiver and the person, the pals dealing with ALS. Thank you for hearing my story. As a woman in Sylvania, Ohio, I feel very grateful for the support that the Cleveland office was able to give me and continues to support those in this area.
Geist Companies is proud to support the ALS Association Northern Ohio chapter by sponsoring this year's mini walks. Geist Companies is a design-build firm consisting of 6 unique divisions, with each division functioning independently but often working together to provide efficiencies in both quality and execution. This unique all-in-house approach is what separates Geist Companies from its competitors. The ALS Association is important to Geist Companies because it was founded by Erwin and Catherine Geist, who believed in helping others and giving back. Their philanthropic spirit lives on in our organization, and we are always looking for opportunities to make a difference. The fact that our support for ALS contributes to finding a cure drives us. Thank you to the ALS Association Northern Ohio chapter for all the work you do to support, educate, and advocate for those living with ALS and their loved ones. We hope you will join us by getting out there and walking for ALS.
My name is Ruth Moeller. I'm captain of Paul's crew. My husband Paul passed of ALS about 20 years ago. We've had great time raising money and awareness for ALS. And today I have the privilege of ceremonially opening the virtual walk for Northwest Ohio. 3, 2, 1. Walk to defeat ALS.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.